My life be like, ooh, yeah, ooh, my life be like,
Welcome to 417 Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. I'm Glenn Cousins, and we're going to start wrapping up our game plan and ways to train it. So on the very last session, we talked about a skeleton, putting the meat and potatoes, putting the muscles on the skeleton, putting the techniques into the skeleton. Now we're going to talk about how to train those techniques. We've been talking the entire time on how to build a fighting game plan, whether it's for self-defense or whether it's for competition or whatever. That's a game plan on how to fight at the end of it, okay? The end result is we have a way to fight. We also need a training plan, okay? When do I train my takedowns? When do I train my top position side control? When do I train my bottom position guard? You know, so we need a plan as to when we're going to train these and how we're going to train these. And these are ways that you'll develop to make a train. We have ways like that here in our gym, and we do that all the time. It's very systematic. It takes an entire year to go through all the positions and all the ways to be in a position. So, and we train those for 2 months straight and drill over, and hopefully we get thousands and thousands of repetitions done. And here's the way that we train in our classes. We have macro training or drilling and micro training or micro drilling. So let's talk about macro first. Macro has several different levels. The macro training is, let's say I come in, I'll train my entire game plan. So from top position. So I shoot in, maybe I hit a double leg, maybe that's my game plan. A double leg. I automatically end up in side control. I hold the side control, I get collar control, maybe it's in my game plan to go for maybe a paper cutter, they defend, I get mount, and from the mounted position I will get an arm bar and I finish. Okay, that's my game plan. That'd be great. Maybe in my game plan, I'm like, oh, if I don't get the takedown, I'm in side control, I recover guard with maybe shrimping out, getting collar control, hitting a sweep, getting to the mount position, and then again, going to the arm bar. So maybe that's my game plan, where I constantly go towards arm bar from mounts. Maybe that's my game plan. So that's macro training. I'm starting from the beginning, going all the way through and to the end. Micro training is everything much smaller than that, as it says micro. So as we go through micro training, what we're doing is I will go after that sleeve while we're standing. They'll pull away, I'll go after the collar. They push it away, I go after the sleeve again, I arm drag. So again, and I'll do that over and over and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thousands and thousands of repetitions of just that position. I've broken the takedown maybe into 5 or 6 different portions, and I train each one individually thousands of times. I don't do thousands of double legs or whatever my takedown is, or Ippon Senagi or whatever it is. I don't do thousands of those. I will do thousands of each part in that takedown. That way, if I feel a hole in something, I say, oh, or my opponent feels a hole in something, like, oh, you're not so good at the execution level, or the entry level, or at the gripping, or at the, whatever it is, I can train that individually, okay? So it acts as a tool to train it upward, as well as a tool to find out where your weaknesses are. So when I'm going live, okay, we're rolling, and I make that grip, and they pull it right out of my hand. I'm like, wow, I have a weak grip. I need to do something to change that. Or every time I get that grip, that person knows they've gotten taken down already. They're like, oh crap, I'm already going to get taken down. So they're going to go, wow, that grip is good. So that's how I develop my plan even better. We talked about last time getting those details. Adding those details makes my plan better. Training it over and over and over. That just the grip, just the grip, just the grip. Grip, 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 grip. Okay, so we practice that grip fighting sequence. From the micro training, let's say I get to the side control. Just from that, I want to get that one arm across center. So what are the 32 ways or 5 ways or 10 ways it takes to get that arm across center? What's 4 ways to kill the hip? These are micro drilling, okay? Boom, I move a certain way, I put the pressure here, float back, control the gi. Whatever I'm doing, I do it over and over and over. Micro training, just from that position. Eventually we will drill live the same way. I will just go for takedowns. I will just go for side control. They will go for side control escape. Maybe from my bottom position, I will go for sweep only. I will go for guard retention only. I will go for submission only. These are micro ways to train. So if I'm going for a submission only, there might be 3 parts to my setup and 2 parts to my submission. That'd be 5 parts. I'll train each of those individually as well. Boom, in the grip, boom, in the grip, boom, in the grip. Or arm control, arm control, arm control. Whatever it is, posture up, posture up, posture up. Whatever it is I'm training, I'm doing it thousands and thousands and thousands of times, not just hundreds, but thousands of times. And then as I'm working it and I get better at it, my partner's starting to give me resistance, rolling resistance, okay? Intelligent rolling resistance, not just trying to stop me, but actually trying to maybe pass the guard, maybe trying to submit me as well. So these just keep getting better and better or getting more difficult as I get better, and we both get better from doing that. So micro training, isolate that training, make it better. Macro training, know where you're going to go in the end. Both are super important. You need to do both. I would highly recommend if you have a partner that you're training with, you come in and you get that partner and you run through your plan, top position or bottom position, and then that partner runs to their top game plan and then their bottom game plan. And once you both do that, then both pick a micro transition or micro drill to do for the evening. And at that point, you'll train that one part for the entire night, maybe getting 500 to 1,000 reps in, and they will do the same thing on their end as well. One of the earlier sessions, we talked about weaknesses, okay? Make a list of 20 and 20. On those weaknesses, if my weakness is top side control, and I got someone else who is phenomenal at getting the guard, I am going to try to be a training partner with that person. I'll call them up and say, hey man, can you meet me out at the gym? I need to try to hold you down in side control over and over and over and over and over. And we're going to keep on doing it, okay? I will then see the very best person in our gym at doing it, and they will see maybe my top game is getting better and better. They'll see the worst person, and they'll say, oh, well, I can help you out. So that's how we learn together. So macro training and micro training. Do them both. They're both very important. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll talk to you real soon. Thanks.
Hard work, banging on the doors in the morning. Hard work, work.